Rex's lab.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Quests and Chaos. Thank you for sticking around through the quick break. We really appreciate all of you raiders for sticking with us and our lovely community that is always here. A couple of things that we're going to do. We're going to roll this giveaway right away for the Deck of Inspiration and the Treacherous Traps, levels 13 to 16 deck. So our wonderful crack team in the control room is going to roll that. Right now, enter hashtag chaos into the chat.
Hashtag chaos.
30 seconds from right now. Oh, already done.
They did it.
But I'll just look down here. A Dottin has won the giveaway. A Dotlin. Congratulations.
Dotlin. That's a name I haven't heard before.
Yeah, congratulations. We will whisper you and say congratulations on winning these two things so that when I look at it later, I know what that means. We do need your name and address to ship them to you. We are going to do another giveaway before we are done tonight, which is probably sometime between 10 and 10:30 p.m. Pacific. Just that is for a Deck of Inspiration, the playtest deck. So stick around if you want to get one of these. Now, a very important thing that we need to do here is we need to give a shout out to Lord Myrish, who may be listening to us right now.
That's right.
And if they can remember 237, that would be fantastic. So Lord Myrish, 237. We're hoping everything goes well for you. And if you want to know what kind of crazy thing that was about, you should check out our Discord. Because we have an amazing community that is over on our Discord who is helping each other out in the support channel. We are playing games with the looking for groups and just talking about stuff. So,
Nice.
that being said, Lord Myrish, 237. Okay, moving on. You do not discover any traps.
Okay. I will try the handle and see if it's locked.
It is locked.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I rolled like a 17. 17 or 18. It was pretty high. Okay. I'm gonna look up at locks and very quietly say, well, I don't believe there's any traps on it. And for everyone watching, I am whispering, but I also know that a lot of people can't hear when we whisper.
Yes.
I don't believe there's any traps on it, but it is locked.
Okay. I don't really have anything. Is the lock metal?
It is a keyhole.
A keyhole?
Yeah.
I mean, I could try. I'm feeling kind of tired, but I could try and.
Don't use your spells on that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not very. What is lockpicking usually? What's its like
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
Do you have thieves' tools?
I don't.
Or are you sure?
I
don't know. As a bard, do you get?
I'm pretty
Are you
sure.
proficient in them?
I mean, bards have half proficiency in everything at a certain level.
Oh, but I don't. But I do have, and then I'll pull up because I cast spells sometimes with my tuning.
Okay. Yeah, your little mouth heart.
In my mouth heart. I'm like, I do have this. This might work.
Maybe it's worth a try.
And I do have better sleight of hand than you.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna try and pick the luck with the tuning heart.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as this lock explodes.
Yep.
She just checked for traps. Oh no.
Those gay dice are not doing well.
These gay dice are not doing good.
I'm talking about.
And we are saying these are like this is
No, literally, they're the heartbeat gay dice.
Yes, we're not calling them. No.
They're good gay.
Yes, a good gay, good gay dice, but not good to me right
They
now.
don't like sharing the space with somebody else.
Okay.
They're beautiful. They are fantastic.
They're
I love
beautiful.
those dice.
They are gorgeous.
Actually, I really like that you used them because I was just they were just in the drawer.
What are you implying?
That they were in my tiny little leather closet in there?
That is a 7, by the way. I rolled a 2. That's my
13.
I like to talk to the lock and be like,
I feel real bad about that one, you know? I don't know what I was thinking. But hopefully, they'll do better.
Boom!
I knew it! It happens to everyone!
A rolling fireball comes down. There were no traps. What?
Out of the box was better for you. 5 points of damage.
Oh.
Did I make the save or not?
You did make the save for 2 points.
Okay.
And that again exploded sort of the lock mechanism, and it is now slightly ajar.
Okay.
So I think what we can gather from this is that they have a fairly powerful mage.
Apparently.
At least one.
Well, so much for element of surprise.
We lost that the moment that the two idiots came crashing down
Well,
here.
but the door was closed, and now whatever's. I don't know.
Okay.
You guys okay?
Yeah. You see like a singed Locke's like his face. You know,
I heard
like
a boom. Did you get it open?
I'll turn around.
Oh, it's open.
Actually, it looks like the drawing in the.
Ha!
Is that in the 5th ed handbook or the 3rd? What the
I think it's the third.
third
'Cause
edition
I don't
book, yeah.
remember that, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. At least it's open.
Oh, you look bad.
No, I feel pretty good.
No, I mean just messy. You just look
Oh,
messy.
well, you look worse. Okay.
Thank you.
So what we can gather from this is that even when we look for traps, there may be magical traps, and they're harder to detect without something like detect magic, which I do not know.
What was in the other room?
Nothing. Bit of conversation and then boom.
Oh gosh.
Was there nothing else in the room at all?
the desk and the papers and.
Oh no, the other one.
I didn't go.
No.
I didn't go in there, so I don't know what's in there.
No people, just papers. I didn't look around though.
Papers. Was there anything useful?
There was nothing written on them, right, Barry?
No, I didn't see anything on the papers.
You looked at them.
You have the
You
papers.
looked at them.
No. There were two doors.
There's.
We're at the second
We're
door.
at the second
The
one. Second door just
Yeah.
exploded.
I am so confused in this hallway. I thought that we went down all the way to another door.
No.
I thought they
There
were
is-
checking out
I
the
mean, yes, but it's not as far away as you think.
There's
Got
nothing
it.
on the papers, right, Lux?
Nothing. I'm gonna try and lie about what it said.
Deception check.
Alright.
If you, I don't know if you.
I'm gonna roll it in here.
Embarrassment check? Like any
Deception is an 18.
He believes you anyway.
Yeah?
You could have rolled a 1.
Nothing. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna step into the room and look around.
All right. So.
First, checking to make sure that I'm not about to kick a tripwire or
The
something.
new room, right?
Yes, the new room.
Okay.
So.
Second room.
At the end of this hallway.
Jesus Christ.
It opens up into it's not a room. It opens up into another corridor that goes about 15 feet and hangs to the left. In fact.
I can't picture this. I need help.
Did the guy
So
upstairs
this
not
is
tell
the
you
door
about
that you
this?
just came in. Actually, it hangs to the right.
Oh, this is okay. Got it.
So you are now.
We have a map. Pew 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 pew.
Minis are past that.
Locke pokes Barry and says, "What did the guy upstairs tell you?"
He said there was no traps, and unfortunately
He said there was no traps on the trap door.
we didn't ask him everywhere.
No.
Did he?
Well, this is on us.
Well, did he tell you about this hallway here?
Oh yeah.
Yes. He said that a hallway goes back to the barracks.
Yeah, he drew out the map actually, or well, he told us, and we.
There's a map?
Yeah, Izzy kind of drew
Kind
out
of.
a vague map.
60 feet at the end of it, he said it opens up into the altar room. And from the altar room, there were 2 exits to the barracks.
Oh.
Quick thing, anyone know what this is? Orange holds up orange vial that I found in that room.
That's an orange vial.
Drink it.
Thank you, Haldor.
Does it look like the
You're welcome.
poison that I found in the prince's room?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Would any of us have recognized this from our past travels?
I think everyone can make a history check.
Yes. I like making history. Oh, I like making history checks.
2.
6.
Let's see. History.
18.
Oh.
It looks like orange juice. You should drink it.
Okay, so that's a no.
17.
17. So the two of you, Haldor and Lox.
Thank you.
I love doing that to Ezra. So it's terrible that.
It's funny.
It is something I want to look up.
Cool.
So you guys definitely know what it is, but give me just a moment.
Oh, Barry, that's the Haldor, I think. Remember you told me about the. I'm vamping.
Spit it out, boy. Boy.
Ah, fuck. It's the it's kind of
Totally.
Alright.
Okay, so
So
you don't know.
No, I do.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I know.
I don't know where you guys would have seen this.
Okay.
But it's a potion of fire breath. So you with that orange liquid, you definitely think that if you down this, you could probably blow fire.
Let me have a look.
I don't know how you guys.
Do I
would
trust
know
him?
it, but-
I don't feel like Barry would
That's
trust him.
Why would Barry trust him?
Oh, I mean, like I'd
The
set off the
series
traps,
of decisions that have happened up till now.
Howler was not involved in most of them.
but that is fair. That is.
I gotta say, I've switched dice for tonight, and I am loving it.
Oh.
Can
I don't think
Lalak
we are.
use survival to at least determine maybe how many sets of footprints might have come through here?
Took the damage.
So first off, you guys recognize this. If you drink it, you can like blow fire at people for one thing.
Oh, so one use only?
I have to get a
After drinking
closer
this
look.
potion,
I
you
think I
can
know
use a
what it
bonus
is.
action.
Tut, tut, tut.
Exhale fire at the target within 30 feet of you. On a failed save, takes 46 points of fire damage.
But it's a one use only and not like a 1
He's
minute thing.
against you. We're not
Yep.
telling him what it is.
But you can use the fire 3 times,
Good
or
luck.
or when 1 hour passes, it's over.
Okay.
You can add that to your sheet. It's potion of fire breath. So whoever has it.
I think it's Barry that
He
has
does
it right
for
now.
now.
You don't know I took the damage for this. I am not giving that shit up.
Don't meta. Don't meta.
Okay. Like we haven't before.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know where you guys would have seen it. Somewhere in your past, you're like, whoa, okay.
Huh.
Well,
It
oh,
looks
there-
familiar.
Huh? What?
In there with the mold to never be seen again.
Can I roll my deception check against him? Trying to
God,
say
I
I don't know
love
what it
it.
is. It looks familiar. Let me have a look.
That sounds too smart for Haldor. Would he do that?
Gentlemen, do we have time to be arguing about this right now?
Fair enough.
So no one knows.
Let's proceed onwards and we will determine what it is later.
They don't know.
okay.
Oh my god, that's bullshit. I took 11 points of damage to find this thing. I'm keeping it.
What would you like to do, Warren?
I'll give it back.
See how many men and women have tracked through here.
Absolutely.
Survival?
Yes. Tracking, if that's a separate skill.
No,
I
it's
don't know
not.
if it is.
16.
16. You can definitely tell that there was a hasty. You think maybe 17, somewhere between 16, somewhere between 5 and 10 individuals ran through here very fast.
I share that. So you guys are arguing about the potion of the law because about 5 to 10 people came through here very, very quickly
Yeah, sure.
as he's kneeling down to the ground.
Try it.
Can you tell if they did like a stutter step to get over a tripwire or anything like that?
Nope, that's Zoom.
Are there any illegal? That's the range, not the focus.
I love your shirt.
Otherwise-
There we go.
otherwise-
Yeah, other direction on that. There it
Focus.
is. Boom.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good
Focus,
job.
dude.
No, it looks. Wait.
It's more out of
Yeah.
focus? It looks fine.
Oh, it's fine now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No. So Locke hears this question and he goes, did any of them look like they're walking irregularly or that they jumped over tripwire? Or
No.
No. They didn't have a chance to. It looks like they were just running with no instance of covering their trails. They left in a hurry.
But they left traps behind them. or at least with this door.
I don't know what it takes to secure these, but apparently so.
Well, then let's proceed with caution and see what we see.
Are any of the feet not humanoid?
Thinking noise.
No.
That was a long pause.
Really
Very
long pause.
specific question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Humanoid.
All humanoid.
Okay.
In fact, all boots.
Okay. Well, good news, bad news. Good news is they're all human. These are all boots. Bad news is they're all human.
Why is that bad?
Wait. We might have to face them again.
Of course we will. In a bit. After scouting, right?
I'd prefer.
They've got to be long gone by now. Might as well.
Lox, are you coming with me? Mm-hmm. All right. Then I will continue forward, moving carefully, watching for tripwires or anything that might have gotten left in their wake with dark vision as I go.
Okay. All right. So as you wind your way through this hallway, stealthily, quietly, you do. You do come across another long hallway.
Just eat it.
And so I don't. So you are listening. Give me. No, you don't need to roll perception checks. As you are moving slowly and stealthily along, you do not hear anything coming from above, from in front of you. In fact, you make it all the way to a very large altar room. Dark vision. With a silhouetted creature at the far end of this hallway. From even this distance, which actually is probably close to the end of you, 20, 40, 60.
Yeah, I would be like right up at the edge of the hall and like squinting to see the back wall.
Are you guys all moving up?
Yeah, we wouldn't be in the line of sight, but I wouldn't let her get that far ahead without being
Them.
Apologies. Them get that far ahead without being at least within earshot.
So, all right. I don't.
Around the corner back there.
Not that close.
Yeah, right
No.
there. There we go. Thank you.
We're in that little pocket.
Lox is with me though.
Yep.
And Barry, you're keeping guard in the rear, making sure no one sneaks up on you. Or
Haldor?
would you like to be Haldor? Sorry.
No,
Did I call
yeah.
you Barry?
You did.
Haldor actually hasn't gone in yet because
Okay.
his instructions were to come if they scream.
Yeah, okay.
Fair.
Gotcha. All right.
When I see the hulking thing on the
Yes.
far side of the wall, I immediately reach back and touch Lox's arm just to stop him as I look.
Yes. So this 20-foot creature with 6 arms on it. You see, even from here, you see each of the top 4 arms with weapons, and something else with the bottom 2 arms.
Does it look like it's breathing at all?
As you stop and stare, there's no sound, there's no movement.
And I will gently put a hand on Lox's arm and draw him back a little ways with me.
Did you reference this creature?
Not yet. I want to get I want to get back around that corner.
Let me describe the rest of the room.
Please.
So that's, you kind of focused in there.
Yeah, I
and then
focused
you
on that
kind
and
of-
went,
So there are rows and rows of pews, or really benches, in here.
It's a chapel.
It is a chapel. There was in front of this thing, there was a stone altar. Give me a perception check.
14.
Okay. So stone altar on either side of the room. There are closed doors, and there were just some bookshelves with random stuff on them.
And from the description, I know that those 2 doors should lead to the barracks. Are there any dark stains on the altar?
Yes.
Cool. All right. I'll take in everything as quickly as I can and then put a hand on Lox's arm and just like draw him back, stepping back very carefully as I whisper, "We need to tell the others something. Come on."
I can't see, so I'm just going with
All right.
whatever's happening.
So you guys move back.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Haldor, can you come in here?
Of course I can.
Would you please? Thank you. Right, so that room beyond is the altar room. It looks like a place of worship, a chapel of some variety. There are a lot of benches and a stone altar with a lot of dark stains on it. I couldn't see quite well enough to make out, but my guess is that it's blood stains, with a very large statue of their god on the other side.
Cool.
Or at least it matches the description. 6 arms, 4 of which have weapons in them, and I couldn't tell what was in the other 2.
The statue has weapons?
Yes.
Like real ones, not like stone or marble or...
Did they look like real weapons to me?
With dark vision, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell from that distance and in the darkness, but even if they aren't real, if it turns out to be like the stone golem and comes to life, it will hurt just the same. Even if it doesn't cut, it'll still bludgeon.
So what do we do?
I also saw the 2 doors that our guide said lead to the barracks. I think it would be advisable to go in carefully and see if we can determine which door they might have gone through, and if there are traps on either of the doors, and make our way through to the barracks, preferably without disturbing the altar.
Okay, go in there, kill the statue.
No.
What disturbs the altar?
I would imagine getting close. I don't know. I'm trying to make educated guesses. I've never been much for religion. I would imagine if there is something that would trigger it, it would be like the stone golems that were around the gate before, so approaching the altar or engaging with it would be my best guess.
Sorry. We've got a raid.
Rage!
Oh!
I did not want to interrupt.
Hello, friends! Welcome!
Rage!
We're doing a giveaway for this Deck of Inspiration playtest deck, so enter #chaos into the chat for your chance to win, and then stick around. Must be presents win, US only, no Quebec.
No Quebec.
No Quebec.
They're in the penalty box, eh?
It's in the penalty box for like 4 years at this point.
Sorry.
Sorry. It would be my suggestion that we don't get too close to the altar or engage with the statue at all if we can possibly avoid it, especially with us as hurt as we are and as low on power as we are.
I can probably tell which doors they went into if I don't have to go too close to the altar, but I'd need light to look at the ground.
So the doors are, I'd say, about 2/3 of the way into the room.
Oh.
Can't you become like a cat or something? Just walk in?
Yeah.
I don't think a cat will trigger it, right?
It might. Depends on what the triggers are.
If you die as a cat, do you die as a dragonborn?
Yeah. As far as I can tell. I've never died as a cat though, so I don't know.
You
I
could
mean-
try.
Why?
Because if he, then we'll know. If he dies as a cat, does he die as a dragonborn?
Let's just make sure he doesn't die.
Yes.
We'll heal him.
I'd much prefer not to die.
If we're going to make that experiment, let's do it at a safer time, perhaps?
Fine. We will test the theory after this is all over.
So,
Kill me when I'm a cat?
No, I will attack you as a cat, and we'll see if you transfer
Oh,
back.
okay.
So I go in first, of course.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Just don't get too close and don't engage with the statue. We are looking at the prints, the footprints, to see if we can determine which way they've gone. Yes, I realize I had to clarify that.
Yeah.
Guys,
The prince is the statue?
See, this is why I knew I needed to clarify.
why don't we just we've triggered all the traps. We know where this thing is. Why don't we just get the city watch down here to do their jobs?
They are cowards.
We
They
just-
will not.
We just saw them do their jobs. He's right.
They lack honor. Let us go. And he's gonna start moving forward.
All right. So as you head into the room, your sword alight, casting light. As you move in,
I'm just looking at the ground first.
Okay.
Step, looking up at the statue.
Statue unmoving. Let's see. How far are you going to get into the room?
I'm gonna go to the second row of pews.
Okay.
And there I'm gonna stand with my sword out towards that and say, all right.
All right. So as you approach this statue, with dim light just shining on it, it is a dark grayish color. The axe in its right top hand, a long sword in its left top hand, a mace in its middle left hand, and a dagger in its middle right hand, and its two bottom hands with a lute.
Oh, freak.
It's an adaptoid.
It's the loot, isn't it?
It's
And
not
it is
triggered.
unmoving.
Okay. It's not moving. It's got a lot of weapons and a loot.
A loot?
The lock tiptoes in.
All right.
Not to the second pew, but to that first one, and
Right.
using the light wants to see which direction the footprints go.
Give me another survival check. I mean, they're moving with haste. They actually go to both sides. You can tell that the people,
We're booking it.
yeah.
Where did the majority of them go? Unnatural 20.
All right. Towards you. Towards the right from your character.
He taps on the shoulder, he goes, and he points to that door.
It is a closed door, regardless of what the
Oh,
terrain
dear.
says.
Sorry.
You're good.
I keep kicking you. I'm sorry.
It's like, what? I don't know what to do.
He's
For
like,
podcast listeners, what
this-
did you do?
So I signal with my hand. I kind of do the foot motion and point towards the door on the right for Haldor. Haldor then responds with the hand motion of like, should we attack the door?
Yes, exactly.
And
Precisely.
then Lalak does the numbers, does two single hands of 5 that to indicate 10 people with swords.
He doesn't get that. He thinks he's got to
Hey,
smash
hey.
that door down.
Here we go.
If you move,
Here we
the
go.
lock grabs you. The lock goes to grab him if he makes for the door and says, no, 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 no. Wait.
Sorry.
Slowly pulls Haldor back into the hallway.
Okay. As you guys move back into the hallway,
Okay.
are you guys staying back there?
No,
You guys-
I would have caught up with them at least.
And
Who's,
then
who's all up here?
Well, I mean, we probably should go, right, Barry, since we can't see anything?
Yeah, I'm at the tail end.
Yeah, I'll go with Barry, because I can't see anything.
educate them, update them on what's going on.
There's a
Got to the
loot?
second pew, describe the statue, and says it goes in both directions, but a large majority of the escapees went to the door to the right.
Also, I'm pretty good at this scouting thing, huh?
Yeah,
He's still alive, so sure.
and nothing woke up. It was great.
There's a loot.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's pretty cool.
Didn't they say that they had taken a loot that was on the same, or that they were looking for a loot that was on the same level as the axe that was taken from Barry's village?
Oh my god, you're right. My fucking memory sucks.
Well, you are fairly old.
Okay, well, we don't need to talk about it.
Don't give me the opening.
You mean Edwin? had mentioned something.
He did.
I only heard the axe. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. For
They were at least looking for the loot. I don't know if they had found it. I don't think they had.
Was it? No. No, it went through Patakatifu. It didn't stay at Patakatifu.
They couldn't find it.
Well, they were in Patakatifu looking for it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Who?
Patakatifu is the place that has the axe that did this whole scar from my right shoulder to
Remember
my
the-
left.
Yeah, of course. I know
guy
that.
with the top
Who are
hat?
these people?
Oh, he
With
knew?
the silks, the fine silks in
The
the,
group.
house with the dude.
Fuck, I've lost their name.
The Paradine?
Paradin, thank you. I'm like, I know it's Paladin with a different letter. I just can't remember what the letter is.
Edwin is not part of the Paradine.
No.
Paradine. You assume now that the Prince Consort is a part of the Paradine.
The group, the Paradin, that had taken the axe from Barry's village and were looking for a magical loot of great power. But I don't think they had found it, so I don't think that's the loot.
Why would they leave it behind in their escape if they were looking for it?
That's a great question.
Unless they trust that thing to protect it and kill whoever wants to grab it.
Is that their god?
I don't
No.
think. I mean, it's probably like, you said 6 arms on it. Probably like an image of
A
their
statue
god.
of their god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, whether that statue can come to life or not, that's the other
Is
question.
that common in these realms?
I don't know what is common anymore.
To say I don't. Yeah. I don't ever think I've seen that ever happen.
I miss my home village. Anyway,
I do too.
sorry, what?
Anyway,
Wait, was it an actual loot though, or was it a statue of a? Like,
why don't we move in with the light from Haldor's sword and get a better, so I can get a better look at it, so we can get a better look at it and see if it is an actual loot or just a representation of it.
As they push forward, the lock goes. A statue of a sword is still a sword, right?
But a statue of a loot is not a loot.
Those other weapons are weapons, whether they're real or not.
We're not
The
gonna
loot
get-
is not. I don't know.
You might have to tune it
Let's
first.
go look.
All right. So as you move in, you with your dark vision, the light from the sword. You guys move up again to the second pew at least.
I move up right behind Haldor, like peeking over his shoulder.
The light, as you are looking at this statue, you see it is painted. So there are no strings on the lute. It is a painted, carved stone statue. In its top right hand, the axe of the Dwarvish Lords, carved of stone and painted. In its left top hand, a longsword you are very familiar with.
It's like the Coralon sword.
It is Coralon's sword, carved of stone and painted to appear real.
Yeah, Isaac gasps quietly.
The other elements you do not recognize, but it is a mace, a dagger, and the lute.
We can tell it's painted.
You can
right? It's
tell
not
that it
the
is
authentic.
painted stone.
Gotcha.
And you can also tell you are close enough, it is unmoving.
Okay.
These are the things they're seeking. They're trying to arm their god.
I think he's well armed.
No, the real god. Not the statue. Their real god. They're gathering these things to give him more power. The lute, the axe, that's the sword of Coralon, the god that called me.
You-
I recognize that sword. They were carrying it in the dream that I had.
Is that right?
I don't know what the other three. I don't know what the others are.
That loot looks like it'll still hurt if it hits you in the head.
You remember your dreams.
I remember that dream.
Then it must be true.
Holy shit, that's the axe.
Haldor's gonna approach it a little closer.
All right. So as you approach, the first thing you notice is on the altar, there is blood. Hours old.
His blood is fresh.
You're right up on the altar.
No, I'm like at the first pew.
With light, you have 20 foot of
Yeah, and then
20 foot, 20 foot.
Guys?
No, I'm not far behind him.
You're doing great.
There we go.
Look,
Yeah, I'm near the lock.
look, I don't think this is. I think this is a representation of what they seek. This is giving us a roadmap for the things that they're looking for.
Maybe if we can figure out what the other ones are, we can stop them, at least, or pause them for a moment, you know?
You can get a
Maybe.
dagger from anywhere.
It's that wouldn't be a normal dagger. Haldo, would you mind scooting just a little bit closer?
Of course.
Just a little bit, carefully.
Haldor is amazing at scooting. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's really good.
How many scoops? Yeah.
I'm gonna come up to the first row of pews and pull out a piece of paper and at least like staring at each of the things that we don't recognize.
Yeah.
So we recognize at least a description of the loot. I recognize the sword. He recognizes the axe. There's the mace and the dagger.
Yep.
Those are the two that we don't know.
yes.
I'm gonna stare at them and try to do a quick sketch, but at least write down a description of everything that I see
Okay.
in Haldor's light.
So I will get more descriptions for you
Please, that's-
in the future, but
No rush.
You definitely. It does not move on you. It does not come to life and attack.
Why a loot? Why not the noise fork thing that you do? That's way cooler and does more damage.
Well, thanks, man. Well,
I've never seen you attack somebody with your loot.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. That big thing. Remember back? It got that. That was one of my first kills ever, actually. I smacked it
Sorry,
upside
I
the
don't
head.
remember your kills.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was one of the golems?
I'm trying to. I don't remember. I think so. I'm trying to forget them too.
Wait, you're a
People
Bart?
do kill.
Yeah, Lox is trying to not focus on the stuff because, like Lilac, he's a pacifist, so he's kind of like, I don't want to focus on that. But Lox, feeling a little bit more brave, will approach the altar and see, because obviously when they said the blood is fresh, it is hours old.
How close are you getting?
Not that close. Tom. For our podcast listeners, he literally put me on the altar. Maybe not that close. But no, I do want to see where the blood has trailed off to. If it is that fresh, it's obviously going to be going somewhere.
It's basically pooled on the altar. So whatever made the sacrifice has been removed. And this is just blood that's left.
And there's no trace of where it has, where the removal has gone?
There are,
Drag marks?
yeah, I would say dripping and drag marks off to the door to the
Oh, the other way.
left. Yeah. the other
Okay.
door.
So it looks like whatever was here.
It's,
very
I mean,
grisly
and that
fashion.
is, again, that's,
Is it enough blood to be human?
it's definitely enough blood to be human. It is congealed enough to not have been done like in the last 10 minutes. It's been
Sure.
hours.
Okay. But in turning to my left to see that door, what is on that far back wall, or is there anything on the back wall? Because I'm assuming
Like,
there's enough
just-
illumination. No. I'm
Here.
looking at
At
on
the bookshelves,
correct.
or-
Yeah. Just for our podcast
just
listeners.
kind of just random bookshelves miniatures that I put on there. To,
Oh, so it's just ambiance.
It's
There's
it's
nothing
just,
in
it's
them.
Just random.
Okay.
The lock
out
still
of it.
wants to walk over it and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, you go through. There are some knickknacks. There's a table on the. You know what? We did this last time, and we're gonna do it again.
Do it.
We're gonna roll on the knick-knack table in the place.
Yeah.
I want everyone. It's a D100, right?
I think so.
Where would that be? In the player's handbook.
Just use a Nord deck.
Tools, adventuring gear,
How do you roll?
trinkets. Trinkets. All right, everybody, give me a D100.
Everyone? Okay.
Yeah.
These together.
Ooh, that's a 500. Sorry, that's a 50.
39.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you.
Okay, 50.
No, that's just-
You
let's do
find
both
a
of them.
whistle
It's D100.
made from gold-colored wood.
Ooh.
He's so
kinda
tempted
weird,
to
though.
blow it.
Ah,
Does this work?
Haldor, are you looking for a trinket?
Sure, yeah. I don't have a D100 though, man.
yeah, I got 39.
39.
Lox got 39.
Lox gets an empty glass vial that smells of perfume when opened.
Ooh. This is the best thing I've found on this entire quest so far.
90 full.
Oh, 94.
Like
That's
smells.
got to be a good one, right?
I hope so.
Mosaic tile with a multicolored glazed surface.
This is fun.
Where am I gonna put this?
It was like one of those
Oh,
like 6-inch square tile that was on a little holder.
It's like a sample. Cool.
Yeah.
3.
Ooh, awesome.
That's
cool.
probably
Must
gonna be a
good.
good one.
Must be good.
Not
A gold
in
coin.
the rules.
With an unknown figurehead on it.
I'll roll it between my fingers and then stick it in a pocket.
It's a Quest and Chaos logo.
Hey.
This must be a different color.
Oh, so it's this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
this gold coin. Yeah,
Amazing.
nice. You had that.
Yes.
Just boom right there.
It's always in my watch pocket.
Nice.
Where's your watch?
Well, usually I have a wristwatch, but the battery's dead. No, the little pocket in your jeans is the watch pocket. It's where your pocket watch would have gone.
Nope. Only carts. Only carts.
Only
I'd use
drugs
that
go
for.
in there.
I mean now, but back in the day when jeans were invented.
What time is it? Let me check my
Still
pocket.
drugs.
Look at my
Still
tile.
drugs.
Barry.
25.
25 is a tiny silver icon of a raven. I mean, last time this trinket became like the entire
map.
story arc.
Lilac is really tempted to see if this whistle works.
Not right now, please.
I think we should. I mean, if a whistle doesn't bring a statue to life, I don't know what does.
Oh my god.
You are such an instigator.
The power of
Is
love.
he-
yeah,
Okay, we'll
it's,
come to life.
oh, I totally didn't plan on it being there. He's gonna blow it. He's gonna blow it.
Oh.
I'm sure if we sacrifice you, it'll come alive.
Can you imagine if
With
you had a
you.
story arc for every single trinket?
The one that
You
won't
have-
kill me.
Oh, I got 100 different story arcs for each
What?
trinket.
Blow this
It's very
Lilac
cabin
is
in the
like
woods.
coming
Oh, I love
through
Cabin in
my
the Woods.
face.
The hell am I supposed to do with this?
Like a little too.
You gonna blow it?
No.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, all right. I have a sketch of these, so at least we'll be able to recognize the two that we don't recognize later. Do we need to continue? No.
Okay.
We've already raised the alarm with all of the shouting back and forth. Let's not do that again.
I'll wait till we're outside.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll wait till we're outside to blow the whistle.
I'm sorry, what?
For the people actually listening to this damn thing, as opposed.
All right. So.
Yes, blow it outside all you like. That's fine. In here, let's wait.
Yeah, I hate what I got. It's just
Oh, that's
some
pretty.
little. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I've kind of wanted something more practical.
Well, I can hold on to it for you if you want.
You have that potion of fire breathing.
The what?
I'm sorry, what?
The potion of fire breathing?
I asked everyone, and everyone just stared at me. It's a potion of fire breathing? How do you know that?
When did you do that?
That's a good question.
Are you trying to trick me to drink it so I die?
Of course not.
I'm gonna look
wouldn't
at
do that to
I'm
you,
gonna look
Barry.
at Lox and the expression that he's currently.
I think Lox is just amused. He's just like, I don't know what's happening. He's getting lost in the eyes of this statue.
Right, let's deal with that later.
Did the guy upstairs say that there was an exit this way, or are they in there and this is a dead end?
He said that eventually it led out into natural caverns that would eventually lead out to the sea. I think it might connect to the caverns that we found the portals in, the gateways.
Well, it doesn't look like that statue can fit through the door. If we open that door, maybe we go through that door.
Okay.
We unlock the door
Check for traps.
and check for traps.
Apparently that doesn't matter because I can't see magic.
Anybody?
What is
I can
seeing
see
magic
magic.
if you
I feel.
have a key?
Huh?
Do you have a key?
I can make one.
So can I for like 6 seconds.
So do that.
If you use a key but you do not disarm the trap, it still goes off.
Really?
Generally,
Well,
with those sorts of things, it's usually 2 steps.
they left in an awful hurry.
Yeah,
Right?
that didn't stop them from leaving traps behind them.
I mean, who knows? If we, by the time we get to the sea, what if they just turn the tables on us and they're waiting at the end just to fish in a barrel us now? You know what I mean?
We'll get there when we get there.
Fine.
He is probably right, though.
Should we check the doors then?
Should we check both?
Okay, but if this thing comes alive, I say we run.
Obviously.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'm in no condition to really fight it right now.
Okay. And Lox is like in the hallway back, stretching his legs.
I'm still healthy and hale.
Getting ready to run.
Okay.
All right, so there are 2 doors. Who's going to check for traps?
Lox will check the one that the blood stains are going into.
All right, give me an investigation check.
You know, I told you to go to the other one, or that the people have gone into that one, bloodstained.
Yeah.
But we also
aware.
know that they both go to the barracks because that's what we were told.
What is this again?
Investigation.
8.
8.
9.
9.
10?
Does
It's
How many
9.
bits do we
I
have?
don't.
Like 1?
My bit is gone.
I have one as well.
No, I think it's just that one.
It is just this one.
Should we do a random card?
What
You
do you
have
mean
one, you
random
have one.
card?
We don't have enough to buy
Well,
a random card. It takes 2.
I thought you had one.
No, I
I
said
did
there
have
is
one. It went away.
She
It
said
went
it
away.
dramatically too. Come on.
All right.
8. Does not appear trapped.
Sweet. Gonna try and mouth heart, but again.
This door is not locked.
should be better.
Oh, okay.
And
Hello. Yeah.
it opens up.
Cool. What is in this room?
It is a.
I will have to. Sorry, Locke. Whoop, your light goes out because I'm recalling that one, and I'll look down, grab something. If there's like, oh, the bottle, the little vial, glass vial
yeah.
that smells of perfume, I'll go ahead and whoop, light that up.
All right.
So it'll be like prismy.
The light on you goes out.
Guys.
You're actually in dim light at this point.
Guys.
And he has no choice but to like get closer to the light, so he comes around the back edge to that bookshelf. Yeah.
All right. So you see a hallway that goes ahead 20 feet and hooks to the right.
Okay. Is the blood? I'm assuming the blood is.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of drips at this point. It looks like they had moved whatever was on there and they have taken it this way.
Okay. I will walk forward to see what's around the corner.
All right. So you move ahead. I don't know why I put that there.
fine.
This continues off 60 feet ahead of you.
Okay. Head back in and inform the group in whispers. There's a.
There were a couple of doors on that hallway.
Okay.
God damn it.
Guys, I know. Guys, it looks like this. I mean, the door wasn't trapped, locked, or whatever. And it just goes down. There's more doors.
Why'd you
More
follow
door.
Why'd you follow the blood?
Well, I don't know. I'm concerned. I want to see what's happening. I don't know.
Do we have to go now? Everyone is tired. It might be good to stay here for a bit, recover some strength.
Yeah, they'll never expect us sleeping in their barracks. You might have a point.
Lox is like looks at Haldor and Barry and just
Genius.
at the statue. And it's like, no offense, but this just doesn't feel very restful to me.
I think that would be a bad idea. They could come back at any moment.
That would be good.
Would it?
That we would finish them.
Can we set a booby trap of our own?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
This is more of a team effort. I didn't have anything.
No,
when I
no,
said
no.
that.
Let's talk through this. What exactly do we have that we can make a booby trap out of?
A whistle.
I have a smoke bomb.
That's maybe to the whistle, disorient them, then smoke bomb it.
In order to blow a whistle, you need a puff of air. So unless you have a bellows,
I'm half-assing this. I'm gonna be honest.
I can tell. I wouldn't even call that a full half.
You know what?
That's a good quarter assing.
This is quarter of my ass.
There have to be more heroes on the surface. If we go up there and we tell them what we found, we come back down here with an army.
Oh, I doubt it.
Would that? But we need an effective army. It seems like they just took their 15s and said fuck all to us. You know what I mean?
Or militia.
We are an army.
We're also tired.
That's what I said.
During this argument, or not argument, discussion, Lox is going to the other door to check for traps.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Sure. 14.
14.
Sorry, I keep doing this. 15.
15. So you actually do see an area, basically a wire little element that would be a trap if it were set. There is a unset trap at the door.
Okay. Unset trap. Inform the group. Hey, guys, sorry, I know we're trying to make traps of our own in here, but there is one here, but it is not set. I don't think they either had time or, I don't know. And then open the door.
Yeah, door opens up. Give me 15 investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of figure out how you would set the trap. And then you kind of follow it along, and it goes, and it sort of disappears into the top of the doorway. So you don't know what it's triggering, but you can set the trigger.
The door is open, though.
Door's open.
I mean, should we go in here and then set the trap?
We might need to run back out of here.
You don't want to set the trap behind us?
Right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry. Were they stupid enough to leave a trail of breadcrumbs in the form of traps, trap doors? So is this a safer bet to follow them?
If I was gonna follow something, I'd probably follow the blood, right? That is your breadcrumbs, the footprints that I don't think they'd imagine that we would pick up on.
You think they took the sacrifice in a panic? No, they're throwing this sacrifice out. The blood is trash. The trap door is everything we've encountered so far.
The blood is older, too.
mean-
Remember, it's hours old, not in the last 10 minutes.
Okay, I would think that you'd probably want to leave a more obvious trail and not traps. But I don't, I'm new to this hero thing. I say, just in sheer numbers, more people have come through this door than the other one. So maybe the person who set the blood circled back or something. I don't know. But
I think that wasn't meant to be a trap or anything.
Okay.
That was them making a sacrifice as part of their religious rites, and they dispose of the body in that direction. I don't think that has anything to do with what we're doing at this immediate moment.
So we continue through this corridor.
I think so. The one with more footprints.
If we must.
I'm scared.
You'll get over that.
Okay.
Not be afraid, Lilac.
Just being honest.
No, that's fine, but know that you are safe here with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't want more six-armed statues to come to life.
Well, this one hasn't. That's something.
Knock on wood.
On pew.
Knock on the statue.
So, Haldor now walks over to Lox and says, should I scout this one too?
I think so. I think maybe we all should scout this one.
I'm gonna look around. Is there like any rats or any creature in this room? Small?
No.
Okay.
Are there any signs of any creatures that have passed through these gates? What is a common creature that might inhabit this area?
Well, I mean,
by my discerning.
you would think there might be rats, but you haven't. You have not seen any indication. The blood stands out in the fact that most of this place is clean.
Oh, interesting.
Haldor is now walking
All right.
through the door.
So you head down into this hallway, and the first thing you notice is that the 6 or so doors along this way that you can see about 3 of them, but they're all open. They're all on the left.
Guys?
Yeah?
That was pretty loud, yeah?
No, just kind of back.
It was loud enough for you guys to hear.
Yeah, I was saying it back towards you guys.
That's not
What's that?
We have to be loud enough to actually be picked up by the microphones, or we get complaints because people can't hear what we're doing.
Stage whisper.
I'll come up to the corner where that he's at and look.
Yeah, you can see there are 6 doors down this hallway.
Are they all open?
They're all open.
There are 6 doors and they are all open. That bodes interesting. If you'll back me up, I'll go peek inside.
I'm with you.
All right. So I'll move up to the first door cautiously and like poke my Scooby Doo it like with like one eye to look inside.
So so you look inside. It is a 20 by 20 room. There are 2 bunks on either side in this. So 4 smaller, single beds, if you will. There is a small desk. There is a chest that is open, and you can see some things strewn about.
Looking at it, Issa has a few thoughts, but keeps them to themselves as they move further forward, and assuming they're going to see exactly the same in all of those rooms.
You distinctly remember yourself in Mage Haven, grabbing your
things
stuff
to
leave, except for these people did not have a go bag.
They just had to grab what they could and go.
Yeah. So room after room, you see different rooms basically emptied.
And I'll stop at the 6th one and just like, well, I don't think we have to worry about being quiet anymore, I say at volume down the hall.
Oh,
No one's here.
They're gone.
Lilac. Why not?
Because every one of these rooms bears the mark of people grabbing their things in a hurry and running.
Ah, they're scared of us.
I hate those.
They have taken the information that they had and disappeared.
Should we follow this to the water then?
As far as it goes.
My vote is the cat thing. Just gonna say that.
I'll give it a moment, and I'll actually like go into one of the rooms and look through just to see if anything important was left behind on accident.
Give me an investigation check.
15.
15. Looking through, it seems. You kind of see one of the rooms has a single bed, a queen size sort of bed. There's a mirror in this room. It is definitely upscale. This is the room that you check. And you do, in fact, find a small folio with some papers in it. And as you kind of start flipping through it, you actually notice that this room is not ransacked either. You start flipping through it, and it's orders. It's somebody ordering goods.
Supplies, okay.
Supplies. You see 2 tons of charcoal fabric. You see vials, or a different vendor, sort of an ink vendor, where they have purchased a dark gray ink. To you specifically, this
Colors
is
are
just
standing out.
immediately. Well, immediately, you've done this before. You haven't ordered from these shops.
No, but I filled these kinds of orders or made these kinds of orders.
This, and you sort of like, and you flip through a few more, and then you get to, a tannery where they are ordering just
Entire hides.
Entire hides. And there's another one where they are purchasing steel ingots and steel wire. This is somebody outfitting an army.
Yeah. I'm kneeling on the ground, spreading these orders out in front of me, looking at them. Is there an address where they're being delivered to? Is it here or is it somewhere else?
It is the address upstairs.
Fuck. Just like settle back on my heels, looking at all of it.
New clothes. Lilac pokes his head through the door.
What?
Where are you at?
I mean, they're kneeling down on the floor with paper spread out in front of them.
In a room
They're
down the
orders.
hallway.
They're not.
They are orders for the
fabric.
things, not
Okay.
actual things.
Never
No.
mind.
Yeah. You flip the back of the folio over, and on it is a circle with two, I guess, tusks coming out of, and then extends out of the circle, and two sharp teeth, four sharp teeth, uppers and lowers of canines. Orcish, maybe, but hard to tell. Orc adjacent.
Orc-ish.
Yeah.
Well, that might give us a direction to go in. Maybe Xavier knows more about these. They're outfitting an army. A big one.
How big?
Judging by the amount of fabric and leather and ingots that they're gathering, hundreds.
Does it say what for?
No, this is just the supplies that they're ordering.
Does it say where they're ordering them from?
It does. It does. Its address is in Port Thoria.
It's a lot of different vendors, but yes.
I say we go shopping. Speak to some vendors. Team?
No, I think you're right.
You all heard it.
I think you're right. There
Said it again.
may. Excuse me. They. I will get you trained eventually. I think it's a good idea. At the very least, orders of these sizes, they will be remembered. We might at least find out who's doing the ordering, if anything stood out about them.
How many people did they say were here?
I mean, judging by these barracks on this side, assuming it's the same on the other, about 40. But not hundreds, not like this is outfitting.
Right.
Yeah, you probably think that there's about 20 aside here.
Yeah, that tracks.
When it is
Five rooms of four.
And
then
then
the
like a
single.
general room.
Yeah.
when Haldor asks and Izza says that, Lox is going to just kind of go, he's going to open his palm 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, just to kind of give him an estimate of the amount of people that were here.
Are these?
Yeah.
These
He
are,
does it back at him,
Yeah.
and for the podcast, he does it back at him and gives 2 thumbs up.
These are transactional receipts
Yes.
for unfulfilled orders.
No, they were fulfilled.
They were fulfilled.
Right? They were fulfilled?
Yep.
They were fulfilled, and they were delivered here. And they were likely either taken somewhere to be turned into things, or we're going to find an armorer, a blacksmith, all sorts of things further into the tunnels.
Then let us find it.
Sure.
I think this is enough evidence to go to the city watch with.
On whom?
Someone more well equipped to defend the city from an army than us.
I mean, I don't trust the City Watch. They're very lazy, and in fact, I see why they've been putting us at the front of this, because evidently we're just above how shitty they are. You know what I mean?
Not much above, but at least a little bit above.
Do not compare me to those cowards.
I said we're just above.
Look at what we've done in a day. We're definitely good. Things will get hairy.
I don't think there is an army here, though.
Not here. Gareth said that they were going south. On a pilgrimage. They're probably... If I had to guess, and this is only a guess, there are groups that are looking for each of those implements that the god was carrying. And once they find them, they're going to do something to bring the god to this plane of existence at the head of an army of conquest. This is a god of conquest, remember he said. And that makes perfect sense then. why the Prince Consort is in the midst of all of this, because he would only ever be the Prince Consort as long as he is involved with the Queen. He would never be king.
So, should we go that way?
What's down at the end of the hallway? Does it keep going?
It does keep going, but it eventually gives way to a natural cavern that extends and winds around.
Does it look like the same kind of stone that we saw in the other caverns that we were traveling through?
It's definitely the same stone that is underneath Port Thoria.
This whole fucking city is an ant's nest.
I like ants.
Mine is okay.
What? Oh. Are you talking about your family?
Of course, what are you talking about?
Little tiny ants.
The bugs.
Oh, yes. Those are unpleasant.
Especially,
They're kind of nice. They're cute.
Some of them can bite horribly.
They're
I mean, yeah.
pretty essential to the ecosystem, though.
Regardless.
Exactly.
Let's continue onward for a little bit and just see what's close by here.
I still vote we throw the cat in front, just in case. Throw them off guard. They'll be like, "Why is a cat here?" And then boom, we're there, just in case. But maybe they booked it. It feels like they booked it.
Do you know what tactics are?
No, I don't do it. No, not really. I don't do it a lot. I just kind of wait for them to approach me, and then I'll be like, "Hey, don't approach me." And if they keep approaching, then I will then attack and beat them.
Where's the cat?
Good tactics.
You.
It's worked so far.
He's talking about you.
I'm the cat.
They're not.
I'm the cat.
They're not here anymore. They've tossed their own rooms. They've thrown things into bags and they've run. And they probably are continuing to run until they hit the water, and probably a little smuggler's cove with a boat
Okay.
or a path up to a road.
Do we know how to get there in these caverns?
Nope.
Fuck.
Locke raises his hand in the air.
Yes.
High five. Again.
Wow. That means it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
I vote we go to the surface and we try to rally as much support as we can. This seems... I am ill-equipped to deal with what they just described.
But they're not here.
I think you're right, Lulak. I think at this point it has gone beyond what the five of us can search out.
So we must follow it through to the end.
Why?
Because we have started it, they ran that way. We must...
And they have continued running, and they have made their escape. Now, what we can do is go to Xavier, get the guard to thoroughly search these tunnels.
Well, we need to find out where they went. Wouldn't following them lead us there?
Such good the guard has done. I agree with him. And I hate saying that. You all know I hate saying that.
I think it is beyond our capabilities right now.
I disagree.
You are
2-2,
entitled to.
Locks.
No, Lox is dreading this moment. Because I knew as soon as you guys started talking, player Matt is like, oh god, is Lox gonna have to make a decision?
What do you think we should do?
Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker.
To be fair, what I was imagining Lox doing was going back and looking at the statue closer. He wants to see what's on the loot. It's very...
So it is
Interesting
it is intricately painted. It is it stands out immediately as something that is completely unique.
Okay.
And it has a sense of awe almost to you. The even knowing that this is just a representation of it, you think that is a god's loot.
Wow. And then hearing Lox, and I'll go kind of peek my head and it's like, yeah, hearing what they've been discussing and whatnot.
Haldor and Barry want to keep going. Issa and I want to go back and recoup and resource and do some recon. What do you think?
I truly think I don't know. Is there a way that we can rest here? Can we crash in the barracks and just rest here and then keep going?
It's not a matter of resting, it's a matter of checking the tunnels and gathering the information there. They have more, the guard has more people with torches who can go through and look. They'll be able to discover this almost certain inlet.
Well,
And then what are we, if we go and we find it, what are we going to do?
I can rest forever and never be ready, I don't think, for an army.
we have to know where they went.
If-
Now, the longer we wait, the further away they get, and the colder their trail is.
All we're going to do is find an inlet or a path that leads up and out into the city. They are long gone at this point. We are not going to find them.
What if they're
You
having...
are assuming this.
No, I know this.
How?
Because I had to run from my home too. And I know what it looks like when someone is going tearing through their room, grabbing everything important and running.
I understand they left.
They left.
I'm saying we need to follow them,
They
follow
left.
their trail while it's still there.
We're going to find an inlet where they took a boat out. And unless you have water walking skills that I'm not aware of, you can't follow from there.
I'm
Or,
just saying, we don't know. Making a lot of guesses.
all right. So there's 3 outcomes to us going down. We find an inlet where there was a boat, and they will have taken the boat out and be gone, long gone. We've no idea where. We'll find a way back up to the surface where their tracks will mingle in with everyone else in the midst of the town. Or we're going to find 40 people who are going to kill us.
Doesn't sound like so many.
10 up top almost killed us. In a time of our choosing, with most of them, with about half of them poisoned. This is beyond our capabilities.
Lilac walks up to Haldor and puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "This is not retreat. This is regrouping."
This is tactics.
This is losing.
No, it's not. It is recognizing what is in front of us. And
Guessing at what's in front of us.
I am not continuing forward.
Maybe
I'm-
This is your decision.
I'm going to take this information and I'm going to take it to Xavier Bishop, and I'm going to let him do the intelligent choices. Now, if you want to go forward, have fun. And they're going to turn and just walk away.
As you get back into this area, you see familiar guards, town guards, finally down here, and they with torches and turn on you. And they
Hi.
sheathe their swords.
Hello, it's me.
Is it clear down here?
We don't know.
Oh, good, your 15's over.
And they're
Did all the rest of you follow me? Or
No, I'm staying, and I'm looking at how...
So you guys are basically down at the end, in the captain's quarters, and you have come back into the main room, in the altar room. You guys can give perception checks. Anyone who's back in the other thing. There are 8 of them here presently. Where are the rest of your party? Are they okay?
19.
they're fine.
You definitely hear voices coming from down the hallway.
So Lilac turns to start and pace backwards with Issa when they leave, and he realizes that there are no sounds behind him. Hey, Haldor, we regroup and come back down later.
This is folly. And he turns and walks to them.
Wait, no, I hear something. There are people in the main room. And
I walked back your way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I turned around and walked.
Back towards them.
Ah, okay. Not you. You didn't go. Okay, so Lilac doesn't do that grand gesture. Thank God. To the main room.
Yeah, Izza will explain to the person who's in front. Right. Yes. As far as we're able to tell, there were about 40 down here. They grabbed their possessions out of barracks rooms and they ran. I have information on supplies that they have ordered. I'm not sure where those are. You are if you are going to search the hallway continues down until it goes into a natural cavern that leads probably into the ant's nest under the city that will eventually lead to the sea.
We gotta map that. We've started mapping the other place.
You're going to need many more people.
There's blood in the other hallway too. Fresh blood, ish.
It's several hours old, but
My God, and he's like, my God, what is that? As he looks up at the statue.
god.
He takes a step back.
it's a statue. As far as we can tell, it doesn't respond. Just don't get too close.
Well, I'm gonna need more men.
You're going to need a lot more men if you run into the 40 of them. But I don't think you will.
40.
At least 40.
The guy upstairs, he's taken some damage.
Please tell me someone's watching him.
Yeah. We had to heal. Well, we didn't heal him. He's still alive. We should heal him.
No, he's fine.
He's got like burns and like some bruising.
Sorry.
Around him.
You don't need to apologize. Those will heal on their own.
There was a lot going on.
Oh wait, he
No,
didn't.
he just boom, burns. Force.
Oh!
Wait, he died. He died.
He's still alive.
He took
Oh.
the same damage you did.
Is that what the oath is? That's not permanent, right? Like he gets hurt and then I'm gonna get hurt.
Oh my God.
Can I not kill him now?
If I had punched him in the face, would you have felt it? Probably.
This
asking
is
us to
why you don't make blood oaths unless you know what's going to happen.
Well, only with cultists, really. It's worked out every other time.
Fulfill your oath.
Shit. I have to pay him 5 gold. That's pretty much the terms we set.
and set him free.
Wait a
And set him
second.
free.
He lied. There are traps all over this place.
He did not lie.
He didn't lie?
He said that there were no traps on the trap door. We did not ask about anything else. And that is entirely on us.
I thought we said, are there trapped doors?
Is the
No, we didn't.
door trapped?
We asked if the trap door was trapped.
That sucks. Could have sworn we asked.
So
Yes, we need you to search these caverns, map them out. I'm going to go speak to Xavier Bishop with this information that I have. Someone's raising an army. Keep an eye out.
yeah. Johnson, up. We need more men. Lots more. Torches.
Locke says, I'm gonna go with her. But then he also said, are the games today?
No, it's not till the end of the week. Today's only Monday.
Case of the Mondays.
Completely understand that. And I'm gonna follow him
All right.
out back towards the trapdoor.
All right. Everyone going up and out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone is going up and out. There are definitely people starting to spread around here. Johnson has gone back out to get more men. That is where we're going to end it for tonight. Last chance, hashtag chaos into the chat for a chance to win. Must be present to win, so I hope you stuck around. Deck of Inspiration. And I don't think that we have heard from our first winner, so you will also get the Treacherous Traps deck. You gotta stick around to win.
Gotta be present to win.
So last chance, hashtag chaos into the chat, and that will
They have
be
to
drawn
whisper.
very
To
quickly.
whisper. The DM.
Oh, they didn't.
Nope.
Cool.
And a villain
All
is born.
right. So, as I kind of amp for that, you guys all level up.
Hey!
Yes!
Level 5.
Finally.
Sweet.
Yes. This
we
will
get-
take effect right away.
Okay.
You, however, do not get the benefits of a long rest until you do your long rest.
So we are still able, though, to access, for example, going into 5th level, 3rd level spells.
You know what? Why don't we mechanically give you a long rest if you guys spend sort of 4 or 5 hours chilling out?
I mean,
doing your reporting and
yeah,
talking
my,
to-
my plan at least with Izza is to go find Xavier Bishop, give him the information, and like take down notes of the shopkeepers and be like, "Are you gonna go talk to them? Because we can go talk to them." But be like, "We need to go and sleep."
Yeah.
That's my plan. I don't know about anyone else.
Lalak follows her, but I'd imagine like while you were, he follows you the entire process. But I was like, if you have like a prolonged conversation, he's like passed out in Xavier's office chair or something.
Sure.
So just because I want you guys to be able to have all of your new stuff right away, we will say the statue gave you the benefits of a long rest. So you go ahead
It's
and click.
blessing. Praxis
Yeah.
be praised.
Kiss.
So go ahead and you can level up, have a long rest, and it won't count on Monday nights.
Hey.
Okay.
Thanks for the last minute raid, Super Average Jason.
Hey!
Oh, Super Average Jason.
We are wrapping it up, but thank you so much. Stick
Do-
around.
do we
Did
do-
they roll? Did they roll?
Do we do the after show here?
We could.
Live?
We keep doing that.
A live
Let's,
show?
let's
That makes it a little bit less special for
yeah, for the
patrons.
patrons. All right. So anyway, thank you for the raid.
Hashtag chaos if you want to give
Hashtag
away.
chaos. We have. I don't know if it's already been drawn. I don't think
I don't
so.
think it has.
Hashtag
In the chat,
chaos.
it said it
Into
has.
the chat for your chance to
Still
win.
win.
Must be present to win.
Sorry.
Got all 10 points there?
did.
That's brilliant.
Nice.
Did.
So as soon as that's drawn, we will be heading off into the after.
Locks, so we're 5 hours are passing? 'Cause he
No,
has the-
no,
oh, okay.
no.
Okay,
You guys
I wasn't
are,
sure what the thing was.
Got
You're just
continue
getting the
it.
benefits right away.
Okay, cool.
And it won't count towards you being able to sleep tonight. As-
Apparently, I have a date with the town deputy or whatever it is, Andy Griffith, whatever his name was. Gave me his card and said, "Hey man, show up so I can arrest you at 4 p.m. or whatever you said before sundown."
We'll do
Okay,
it.
cool. I guess so.
You'll never see that elf again.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Locke shows up. Hey,
Hey, what's up? And they're like, "What? Who are you?" Legolas?
let me tell you about this.
Oh, yeah.
Legolas.
Legolas, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he pushed a guy down a hole.
You know, that's
All right, that's
thing.
it. Red Dead Coquette.
Hey,
Congratulations.
I like the name.
Double down.
Yes, it's good to see. It's good to see a familiar name.
Hey.
So thank you guys. We're going to go into the after show so we can talk about the stuff that has happened tonight for our patrons. And if you want to join our Patreon, it's at patreon.com/questsandchaos, where you and coming new year, we're hoping to kind of do this after show live for you to be able to see right afterwards on Discord. That is the plan.
Smart.
Currently. So we're gonna go. Goodbye, everyone.
We're gonna raid people.
Yeah, we're gonna
Stick
raid.
around.
Stick around.
Raid.
Give them some emotes and some love. And as soon as